for me, it hurts me, probably say. At the time we had our conversation on Rush Hour, one afternoon, I think over a year ago.
Yeah.
Then this song, They No Come. You know that you had released this song after our conversation, like a year after.
No, we released
this song before Rush Hour time.
This
sure.
I think maybe at the time it hadn't
blown up like that.
Yeah, blown up like that.
But are you surprised about how it got blown up?
Well, I knew it would blow. I didn't know when, and I didn't know which song.
Okay.
Because this song, I think it have all that the potentials. You understand?
Yeah.
It have the element. No, it's groovy too.
It's very groovy.
Yeah.
It's got all the Jama elements. Wait, and then it's got that pop element too in it.
Yeah.
Charlie, you guys have done really well.
Thank you so much.
I don't think I had a conversation about this song with you.
No,
so
the last time we had.
I don't think so. So how did this start? Who came up with the hook? How were you guys blending it? What happened?
Well, so the story goes that Joshua, our drummer, he kind of like heard this thing when he was asleep, and he woke up and then he recorded, made a voice note, got in touch with Reynolds, the gentleman, who has been one of our close producers stroke collaborators for all these years. And they put, like Reynolds did the programming, they put some beats together. Initially, they just wanted it to be like some, as you said, like some Jama freestyle type of thing, and go like, okay, why don't you just build up on it a little bit, add some chorus to it. Eventually a verse came in, and then we had the bright idea to include 1,000. Who is known in gospel spaces as like a youth morale Jama type of leader. So we had him, and I think that was a finishing touch to the song.
Hey, they go on really small. Listen, we listened to this song in the club. I don't think you intend for the song to reach the clubs where we're doing all kind of things in the club.
For us, it was like a sleeper hit. Like we didn't intend.
You didn't intend that it should hit the club. You didn't intend that it was going to be at parties, like a secular spaces.
Secular gospels, like everywhere, mosques,
everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure even like the Baha'i and Buddha temples.
You go here for that.
I sure say go here for that.
Go here for that. And it was a pleasant surprise for us. I have something I usually see. I always say that the goal is not the goal, the side effect is the goal. So that was not our goal, but that became the side effect. So the side effect is now the goal. We didn't intend for it. We didn't think it would be this big. Like we knew it could be a big song, but this blew our expectations.
More like serendipity,
So the side effect now is that it's everywhere, from churches to clubs
to everywhere.
All that.
And there are very few songs like that. Back in the 90s, we knew about Mary Mary. 2000, Mary Mary's Shackles, right?
Yeah.
Shackles, we hear it in the club, guys. Like real typical club. Boomerang and stuff like that. Stomp by Kirk Franklin in the club. So this is synonymous to those times where you hear some of these records in a club, but it wasn't intended for it to be there. But I think that's just what artistry is about. You do music that resonates with a large audiences, not necessarily breaks the bounds of where you had initially intended them to be.
Exactly.
So I would say kudos to you guys.
Thank you so much.
At least you're doing the Lord's work. You're drawing people. You are drawing us to it. You know what I mean? We feel the vibe. Now, the band Fra had been in the existence for a long time. I mean, in your hearts. You've been
for a long time now.
For a long time.
Officially 10 years.
Officially 10 years. A 6-member group. Are you still 6?
Yeah, we're still 6.
You're still 6. Have you had any replacement of a band member?
So currently the only replacement, not a permanent replacement, is for Gogo, our bass player and band leader, who happens to be out of the country. He has an assignment he has to take care of. So currently we have OBK, who is popularly known as OBK on the beat. We have OBK on bass and handling production as well for us. So that is the only replacement I can talk about now, but it's not a permanent one.
All right. So since is a 6-member group, I would like for you to introduce yourselves, because then the group is big. You mentioned Gogo and a few other people, but you are
I'm Selom Donyo. I'm the guitar player.
Guitar, the other man, the bass line. I like it. Nice.
The guitar.
The guitar. Oh, the guitar, right?
I'm the rock star in the group.
Not the bass guitar. So you don't play the bass guitar?
No, I don't play the bass. I don't play the bass.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have
Christian Ej Prempio Silly.
The name is powerful.
Yeah, and I'm the lead singer.
And who now always screaming energy. Yeah, of course, that's the voice right there. Nice. Okay, so aiming to revive Ghana's 70s and 80s live band tradition, like the Osibisas, the Ramblers, and the likes. Have you guys achieved that to an extent? Do you see yourself closer to the agenda?
Yes, so I think as I mentioned early on that the goal is not the goal, the side effect is the goal.
Yeah.
You talked about how we've been able to break bounds and find our music in lots of places, both religious and secular settings. I think that has been the first indicator of our success and one of the reasons for which we started this band. That people will be able to accept a band as an artist, not backing someone else, but the band itself is the artist, like you mentioned with Ramblers and the Sibisa, being artists of their own and holding their own forte in music in the 70s and the 80s. And we've been largely been able to achieve that. If we've been accepted, this is the evidence.
Yeah, very evidently evident.
Yeah,
like it. So the band Fra aims to do and go beyond, even do much more than the groups you've already mentioned. But how do you guys come about deciding what guitar riff, what particular bass line, how you disagree to agree, and then one person goes on and says, "Media, that bass line you play me, I don't share that the film, but you are here, make you see how you go." Tell me about the dynamics of the group.
So I don't think we know that everybody is good at what they do.
Yeah.
For instance, let's say Selom.
Yeah.
I know that he's good in whatever he does. So when he brings any idea, I know that it's perfect. Okay. You understand?
Okay.
Let's say Virgin tells me to write something. He'll be like, "Yo, Osili, I think let's sing it this way," and it is true. When I change it and I sing it the way he feels is going to be catchy,
it does.
It works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we know what we are doing, and everybody knows what they do. And as I said, I know what everybody do best.
Yeah, you know their strength, and they play by the strength.
You understand?
Okay.
So we don't have problems when it comes to choosing a certain kind of.
Okay.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand what you're trying to say. I mean, you guys have group chemistry.
Yeah.
And the chemistry is very powerful, and nothing really can break it.
Yes, it's like we are taxi drivers. If you stand at the junction and stop them, regardless of where you are going and who you stop, they all mention the same price.
Analogies. That's a very interesting one. Okay, so your song fuses highlife, Afrobeat, rock, funk, and soul. Your musical direction, do you have somebody who's like overseeing the direction of the musical composition and where it's going?
Okay, so the band leader is responsible for the direction in which the band heads.
Okay.
So he makes most of those decisions, if not all. And we have Joshua, as he mentioned, who is a drummer. He handles the composition and arrangement. So everyone has what they do within the band. Osile here deals in fabrics and all that. When it comes to anything costume, we can just consult with him. I also handle the media, video, multimedia side of things in the band. So I also take that role on myself, and that's how we end up functioning as a unit. So everyone has what they do in the band. Someone does mixing and mastering, someone handles costumes, someone does administrative stuff, petty errands. It makes us all just come together neatly.
Charlie, you guys are doing an amazing job. Last time I checked one record you had, see Odoyewu.
Yeah.
And you had several renditions, right?
Yeah.
You have the palm one type. Do you have the palm one rhythm? Or is someone else's cover ahead?
No, it's an original.
I remember that we performed it live here.
Okay, yes,
and he was doing we did an acapella and he was playing
on the acoustic.
I remember. That was a very powerful moment. We should have more live sessions. I was even hoping we're going to have a live session here in the studio, but I mean, let me just let you guys off the hook there.
We have a live session tonight,
which is what we're going to talk about. You're teaming up with the GG band, right?
Brass.
GG Brass. Sorry. And what's the chemistry going to be like? Because you guys are an independent body, like a whole band all together, but you're teaming up with another. What's the connection like?
So you remember how I talked about how we wanted people to accept us as an artist?
Yeah.
It's not uncommon to find two singers collaborating on a record, two rappers, Birdman and Lil Wayne. You see them on one record. You see DJ Khaled, Eminem on another record. Yeah. So think of this as two artists just collaborating.
And not as groups collaborating.
Yeah, not two groups necessarily. Even though technically we are groups, we are two artists coming together to collaborate on a project. That is our first joint concert together with GG Brass. And we have Benjamin here from GG Brass.
So Benjamin is here. Benjamin, how you doing? Wait a minute, say what?
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
Oh, he answers the question like we're just having a tutor and a student conversation. I'm fine, very well, thank you. Yourself?
He's ready for mental.
And you?
And what about
you? What about you? How do you do? I do.
How do you do?
How do you do is not. That's not the answer.
How do you do? How do you do?
Yes,
how do you do?
But I don't get it.
You've exposed him. He went side too.
I know, right?
I'm a Cyterian. But how do you do the response? How do you do?
You don't have a response for that one. English is English. Charlie Benjamin, how is it coming up? How's the event coming up?
Sure. It's going to be mind blowing.
Okay.
Everyone knows Fra.
Yeah.
We are the new and upcoming brass band that I think people need to hear our side of the music.
Right.
We are doing a lot with the brass band. You know, people, when we talk about brass band, everyone knows Soloku and those things. But we want to change that mindset, okay? And they've helped us push us into this. So we are very ready to let's say welcome you this evening. Come and experience something different. You've heard Fra alone play. Come experience brass band music playing. The form he spoke about E.T. Mensah, Ramblers, and OCB Salems.
Yeah.
When you look at those bands, the most prominent instrument inside is a wind instrument.
Okay.
And most of these groups now, when you talk about live band, you hardly see a trumpet. You hardly see trombone, saxophone, and those things. Yeah. You see three-piece band, keyboard, bass, and the drummer, then they are going. Those times when we talk about live band, trumpet first.
Yeah.
The lead guitar, there wasn't even keyboard, then the percussion drums and all those things. So we also are going back to bring those things inside, fuse with the Afrobeat, rap, everything like the way Fra is doing.
Oh, amazing. Can't wait to find out tonight then. Yeah. Okay, so would you then say that the GG Brass is a protege of Fra Band? Like I can see that they revere the band Fra a lot.
Sure.
And so how much inspiration have you drawn from them, aside from the fact that you're collaborating together?
Big inspirations.
Okay.
They've been very, very supportive too since we got to know each other.
Okay.
And they've influenced. I mean, Osile here is my classmate in school. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he was stubborn in school, right? Yeah.
He was the stubborn one.
He was the stubborn one. Okay.
He doesn't like coming to class.
School they be, class the ball.
So it's been great looking at how I'm saying brass band. You know, we are finding our way through this. Okay. And since they've been in this game for long, it's like they are ordering our steps. Take pass here. So it's been very, very effective. And we take that. Okay, we know where we also know what we want to do, and we grab them. So it makes the way. It's
easier.
Very easy.
How many members are in your?
We have for the brass. We have about 25 people.
25.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All doing independent. Small little things all put together to make the unified goal.
Yeah.
I see. Which role do you play?
So I'm the lead. I'm the lead trumpeter and the leader of the band also.
Right.
Yes.
Charlie, I don't know, but I feel like when we talk about the band kind of music, back in the day, would you say that they've had a lot more instruments than today, or today they have a lot more instruments than before?
I think there's a balance.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
When you talk about brass music, for example, Ghanaian highlife music is rooted in two things: palm wine, which is guitar based, and then the brass music, which was introduced by the British naval troops, the big bands who used to come down in colonial Ghana. That influence was seeped into local bands, and as he mentioned, right, the most common form of live performance back then was with wind instruments, but you barely see that. You barely see that you barely see that these days.
Yeah.
Also back then, you barely see electric guitars and instruments in a live band setting. So it's kind of being flipped.
It's like a good balance going on.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. It's kind of being flipped on its back right now, where you are now seeing more electric instruments, but seeing less wind instruments. So what they are trying to do is that they are trying to bring order back into the system. It's like you have a good representation of both yin and yang.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. It makes sense. Now, band culture. Do you see bands springing up every now and then? I see that when you go to certain locations, there's a crave for band music. You're taking a lady out. Oh, band will say yes. She's going. Yeah. How do you appreciate that?
You see, people are trying to go back in time. First, the live band culture was there, and it was, I don't know, it got lost at a point of time, and this Afrobeat and like playing DJs started.
Studio productions.
So like over. People are craving for band, that band culture or band life.
Yeah.
And I think it is coming back. We are reviving it little by little.
Yeah.
And people are getting to understand it. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Also to add up to what he said, people actually, that should tell you that our true nature is that we actually want. It's one thing listening to your music over here on your phone on Spotify, and it's another thing listening to the same artist performing it
live.
There is some magic
happening
when your favorite act performs the music live. That is why people pay so much money to go to Coachella and to Glastonbury and all that. It's the same songs they've heard on Spotify, they've watched on YouTube. But why are they going there? There's this rush that you feel in your body when you see the person performing the music live, and that is the reason why you find someone. They can't explain why, but they want to go out to a place.
Bought tickets a year in advance.
Very expensive.
Very expensive tickets.
Yes, they don't know why, but they want to go to this place to go and pay money to see these people.
See the person, see it live,
come and perform. On the other hand, as musicians too, our ego lies in the fact that we are able to perform the music that we've written on paper to you with minimum error.
Right.
Yes, that is where our ego, trust me, that's why you find a lot of musicians performing, they are not even playing for money. Because what strokes their ego is that this music that they wrote in their bedroom, in their shower, if you call them, put them on the spot, they'll deliver it to you. They'll deliver it to you like with perfection or close to.
Nice. Wow. All right, so we're getting closer to the end of our conversation, but let me find out from you. Tonight, what's happening?
Tonight,
what's happening? Tonight is the night.
Tonight is the night.
Betty Wright will say, tonight is the night. Yeah. You know, she's done a live band version of that as well. Anyway, that's a side conversation. So tonight, what's going on?
Tonight we have Fra, we have Gigi Brass doing an epic collaboration.
Okay.
Think of big band music from the 70s and 80s, and you think of Fra with organic danceable tunes coming together. It's like, I don't know, did anyone here do physics?
You're a physicist. Continue.
Continue, yes.
You finish your definition.
Yes, like
He wants to say diffusion.
Which one? It's like we are making a bomb, like in a nuclear reactor. Atoms, one atom comes here, one atom they come together.
You see that they put them good at a school. You see that?
So tonight is a bomb.
Okay.
We are going to have fun. If anyone who has been for a Fra concert knows that it's going to be fun tonight. We've had Gigi Brass on stage as a supporting act before. This time around, they are not supporting us. We are supporting each other. And we also have other people on bill. I was happy to see Veana Negasi here.
Yes.
Because, I wish she was still around in this interview.
She's on, right?
Yes, she's on.
Oh, she should have stayed a bit.
She should have stayed a bit, So we have Veana on. We have Reynolds, the gentleman.
Oh, that's my man.
Yeah.
Is he listening? Shouts to Reynolds. Reynolds, listen, it's in a minute. Reynolds, if you come to the show to make me talk.
Who we've collaborated for years now. We have Kobe K.
Robbie K.
Robbie K, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we have Robbie K, who also we're collaborating on a number of songs. And
Ash Benny.
That I don't want to say too much. It's like I'll be giving you spoilers. Even Benjamin can tell you more.
So Benjamin, the most popular productions and performances actually from Gigi Brass. How relatable are the audiences to these songs?
Okay, so people are always like, wow, when they see us perform, let's say Afrobeat with just a brass instruments.
Okay.
Yeah, that I can say people are really amazed at that. We don't want to be limited to just that. We want to push ourselves to writing our own music and all that. So I think what we are bringing is yet to be experienced. Going back and looking at what is currently done and fusing all these things is going to be very, very awesome. So we have an upcoming album, and I think that fortunately this year would
drop it.
Man. People should come listen. Tonight we are going to give a bit.
So that's a live band album.
Live brass band album.
Live brass band album. Allah wallahi. You're taking us back to the 70s and the 80s with this one. So tonight is the night. What's the expectation?
It's like Selim said. You can't explain.
Atomic bomb.
Me, I don't do physics. I don't do physics.
Talk about music inside.
No, make you go to school. You do physics. What do you do?
I did a bit.
Let me tell you, you did biology. So tonight you beef something. Listen. I'm too deep, man.
Biology too deep is dangerous.
It's very. We have a song with Fra, which is Party. You can. I can't wait for you to listen. Yourself, you have to be there tonight.
Oh, I will.
Brass band and a live band.
Where's the location?
It's +233.
+233. The time is what?
It's 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
Odo. If I carry your Odo, we'll go there. Guy, is it ticketed?
Yes, please.
How much is it?
It's a cool 100 Ghana cedis.
A cool 100 Ghana cedis.
Yeah,
you go enjoy Taya. Till your mom calls you. See, if you lose your house key, it's even better. You don't go house. You don't get nowhere to go. Anyway, so I want to say thanks to you guys for coming in. I really appreciate the live band culture and the band culture as well. There are a lot of places I go to and I hear people play. And honestly, you guys are my first ever band that I had a conversation with. Like as a team. At the time, you were almost practically all of you were here, right?
Yeah.
So whenever any band is playing, you guys come back to mind. And that's how powerful the band Fra is to me. I find you guys on social media and I get so excited. I'm like, that's my people there. That's it. That's it. And Gigi Band, I'm really excited that I'm being introduced to you. And tonight I want to find out what exactly the Gigi Band is all about. And the marriage between the Gigi Band and Band Fra, like Selim said, it's going to be a bomb.
It's going to be a bomb, boom.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, if you're around town, drop by. +233 is opposite the GBC. Just pay a cool 100 Ghana cedis and enjoy drinks and all the things are happening there. Live band without some chicken and some beer and some things. It no be live band. So you should understand. Kebab and things they happen for there. So make sure you're there and enjoy yourselves. Guys, I want to say thanks to you for coming in. and God bless you.
God bless you too.
For the great job you're doing.
Yeah.
And so this is how we end our conversation. But I'm looking forward to finding out, although you would, a song by Band Fra.
The Band Fra, yeah.
Yeah, my system, they try to deceive me. No one give me the song. If anything, I'll bring back this song again. Although you cry, BPM there, 110. Anyway, I'm going to play the song again with the Feel the Vibe all from the top.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for coming.
Thank you so much.
God bless you
as well.
Yes, I understand. Okay, hold on. I think I have a song in my folder. You sent a song over to us, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know you guys aren't mistaking anything. So let me just find that record. I think that'll be my last record I play before I check out here. I sat in for your regular host, Diego Parker Bennett. I'm sure seeing me, you're like, that is not him. Yeah, Diego is actually like recouping. He needs to take some goat light soup or something like that, and then he gets back on his feet.
Recovery.
Yeah, Charlie, it's really important. And so the Band Fra, you feel the vibe. There's Amen.
And Amen. Yeah.
We should drop Amen, right?
Drop Amen.
Nice one.
Also, before you play the music, I think anyone listening can also check out our other music on Spotify and Apple Music. Fra. Follow us on social media as at the Band Fra everywhere. And also for Gigi Brass.
Yeah, Gigi Brass official on all social media handles.
Nice.
Yeah, and we have a single.
Okay.
It's a peace song we did last year. Okay. So hopefully this year we'll drop our album then.
Nice one. Yeah. And also one of the things, before you go, one of the things we don't find much is the band music videos. You guys don't really. I mean, the Band Fra, you guys are contemporary, so you drop things in.
Yeah, we
have a
lot
of videos, lots of live music videos. Yeah.
All right. What does GG stand for?
God's gift.
God's gift.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a Ghana Biomo. Okay, so this is coming from the Band Fra tonight at 8 p.m. We're feeling energy, +233 Gigi Band. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And shouts going to Selam and the Band Fra as well. My brother Marco, what's your last few words before we go?
Live band music is coming back, and I love it.
Yeah.
As a kid that grew up in Takoradi and Kumasi, live band music was what I listened to every time. So I'm somebody that I love, and musicians who are doing a lot of records, recording, production and stuff, they should incorporate a lot of live instrumentation to the music. It changes how your song.
In fact, it's consumed. Yes,
it changes how your song. So big shout outs to Band Fra, to Gigi Brass Band, and all the other bands around the country. We love you guys.
Yeah, man, and thanks so much for hanging out around with me. Or I'm the one hanging around with you. Yeah, because he's a regular on the show. So really been nice being here today. Starting for Diego Parker Bennett on Artsy. Artsy rolls back in next week Saturday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's the country's biggest entertainment conversation, and it happens here every Saturday at 1 p.m. I am Elvis Crystal. Do check me out on Twitter, which is X, Facebook, and Instagram at Elvis Crystal if you can, and I could join the conversation at any point in time. Have a lovely Saturday evening. Big shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. This is Band Fra with Amen.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.